Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 23 review video on the back of another mediocre week. Not great, not good by any means either. My transfers are kind of the things that's tanking me for the most part. I've become my own worst enemy for the most part. And as you can see here, I got 44 points this week. A small red arrow kind of brought me down, I'd say about 50 spots maybe. So it didn't really affect the standings too much. It kind of was an average score, kind of a low-key weekend, to be truly honest. But let's take a look at how this last week before international break went down. One of the highlights as of recently, Providal's actually surprisingly been consistent lately, getting either clean sheets or lots of saves and stuff like that, as Spezia kept a 1-0 win over Sampdoria. So another Spezia clean sheet, which is absurd how frequently they've been happening. In the defense, not a lot of good. Ferrari has been absolutely awful. And when I say that, that kind of just means the Swallow has been absolutely awful. As of late, letting in a goal to Torino, and they're only able to get the 1-1 draw there. Lazio and Atalanta end 0-0, and Hisai was actually on my bench. As you can see here, I need 2 out of my 3 bench spots used this week, and Hisai was one of them on the bench, and I'm so glad he came off, or else this could have been an even worse week. But he comes off and gets 2 bonus points, so Hisai gets me a good return this week. Mario Rui doubles 2-4. I can't believe Napoli couldn't hold Salernitana. You kind of get that vibe sometimes when a team gets off to such a quick start that they're going to start just kind of coasting and are at risk of letting in that 1 goal, and that's exactly what happened. So he doesn't get the clean sheet, and he is my captain for this week. He takes the vice captaincy role into effect as Vlahovic went under COVID protocol and could not play this past week. And he was originally my captain, so Mario Rui gets those vice captain points. And Karsdorp gets the single point as Roma. Same kind of ideal. Early strong lead, and they let in 2 to Empoli. So not only did they ruin their clean sheet, but got scored on a second time as well. So very frustrating results for as far as Napoli and Roma defense go. In the Sassuolo game, Berardi did get the assist on the goal, which is nice for Berardi owners. Milan and Juve and drawn, so Quadrado gets the clean sheet point there for 3. He honestly didn't have a bad game, could have done better, but he did get taken off probably a little early in like the 60th, 70th minute, somewhere around there. And Kandreva, obviously, with Providal's clean sheet comes very little points for Kandreva, just the 2 for playing. Finally, Barella, after all of this waiting, popped off at the start of the season with a bunch of assists and a goal, and then it's been quiet basically ever since. And now he finally scored again. He scored the first goal for Inter, and so he gets a nice score of 9. And the striking was not very good. We had Immobile not get any attack returns, obviously, in a 0-0 game. And Arnautovic started off and didn't come on until like the 75th minute. So he didn't have a lot of time to work with, and therefore only picks up the 1 point. So striking wise, going forward, frustrating afternoon. Good thing Stojanovic didn't need to come on, as he ended up with 0 points because Roma scored 4 goals. But other than that, yeah, the transfers just haven't been good dating back a couple weeks. Mertens did play, scored, and assisted. And if I knew that he was definitely going to be playing, he would have stayed in my squad. And not only that, but probably got captaincy as well. So again, dropping more points with transfers. It just hasn't been good the last couple weeks as far as transfers have gone. So I'm really hoping to turn that around once the international break is over. Hopefully some injuries, hopefully Vlahovic is out of COVID protocol and potentially on a different team, as there's a lot of rumors surrounding him going to Juve, and it's getting closer and closer to being official as the hours go by. Let's check out any other transfers that going. I am planning on doing a transfers video over the international break. And then, yeah, just hopefully getting those transfers right going down. It's a lot of the bigger teams that are going to be having the better fixtures, so it'll be more concrete in which players to have in. And some chip use is going to have to come up soon because we're well into the thick of the second half of the season, and if you don't use them, you lose them, so you might as well do them at some point. So the last, what are we at here? 30, we're in 23, so the last 15 game weeks are going to be interesting. One other thing that I'll just quickly touch on is it does look like there have been some of the games that got canceled earlier on that have some to be postponed and some that haven't. It looks like that very first post or canceled game between Salernitana and Udinese has, as far as on all the standings I've seen, been given as a forfeit in favor of Udinese. So I don't think that one's actually going to end up coming back and be involved in a double game week for either of them. But all of the games, it seems like in the following week, in that set of 4 games, they all look like they're going to be rescheduled as of right now. So yeah, we're still looking to see when those 4 games are going to be placed, where we're going to have some double game weeks, and see if anything else happens that could be interesting. I'll let you know. But enjoy the international break. Hopefully all goes well, and I will see you next time. Take care.